Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, today we have nothing to. No, we don't have a match. I wanted to say a match. Well, tomorrow I will be traveling to Thailand, so probably there will be no video about the pre-match that we play, if I'm not wrong, against Villarreal this weekend. So, but we will have the post-match, that's for sure. But I'm not sure because I don't know when they play. I forgot. I think they play on Saturday, but I'm not sure. Anyway, today we have things to talk about, so let's start. Okay, guys, so today it's the International Day Against the Violence. Well, the Day Against the Women's Violence, 25th November, on November 25th. And the Barcelona players have wanted to show their participation against the message of this kind of event that we are in today. Now that against this violence against the women, right? It's a pandemic problem. Let's say that because it's the truth. No, I mean, and we're not talking about just violence. As one guy said today, so if you don't hit a woman, it doesn't mean you're not doing violence. If later you go and say to them bad words, okay? And when we talk about bad words, I'm talking about insults, or I'm talking about bad things like you're shit, you should die, things like that. Okay, all of that is violence, and it doesn't matter. I'm not just saying this kind of violence against women, if not against anyone. Really, we shouldn't do that. I understand sometimes there are some situations that may overwhelm us and may make you feel angry and say things that you wish not to say, but do that. Don't say them. Just relax, take your time, and let it pass. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so it's an important day. It's quite good to recognize this thing because it's true that our society against there are many things against women still in our century, but hope all together we can fight against that. And talking still about things that is not about football, talking about Benzema, who is not a Barcelona's player in this moment. Probably he wouldn't be a Barcelona player too if he was. He was condemned, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Well, he was condemned yesterday by the research that the police was about. I don't remember exactly what's about. It was something like some messages, some threatening messages, something like that. He was condemned in France for 1 year. He's not going to be in the jail unless it happens again. No? And then both condemn both things. Okay, will sum up, and then he will have to go to jail. But anyway, for me personally, if in my team I had a player like this, I wouldn't be happy, really. I mean, I know what you're going to say. Messi and what happened with the financial problems with Spain. Let's say that I want to think Messi, let's say this. Some rich people, you ask them and they don't know how much money they have, really. And I want to think that Messi wasn't aware of that. I don't know what happened, really. But that's what I want to think. But in this case, it's not the same. In this case, it's a threatening. So it's exactly what he said to that guy, and it has been proven that it was true. So personally, if I were his club or his president, I would say, I'm sorry, but it will affect our image. But I know Madrid will not do that, and they are in the right. I'm not going to say that he was condemned. We have nothing to judge any further than this. So all right, we will face him for sure after in the next time. No? Talking about football players, Barcelona has has reached no agreement. They are still talking with Gavi. Barcelona and Gavi's agent are still talking to renew the player, who has a lot of players, a lot of players to renew. Actually, in this case is Gavi, but later, if I'm not wrong, Araujo has received too some offers from England, asking him to come to play to the Premier League. Not sure which team, but these young players, Gavi too. Gavi, if I'm not wrong, Chelsea wanted to get Gavi too. So these young players who have showed up so fast, suddenly they call the attention of whole Europe. For example, Moriba too. No, Moriba left because of the money. But in their cases, Gavi and Araujo are willing to stay in Barcelona. They grew in Barcelona. Moriba too, actually. We are not going to lie. Moriba too, but I guess there were some... Moriba wanted more money. There was not an agreement. Let's see what Gavi and Araujo do. But what I read is that they both want to stay in Barcelona and to succeed here. No? Araujo, who talked about Bayern Munich too, and because we have a problem, a real problem. We have to. I'm reading today, in this moment, actually, that if we lose, if we don't win against Bayern, so I mean, if we draw, Barcelona will have to wait if Benfica draws or loses against Dinamo in Portugal. I'm not sure what they are meaning, but what I read today and what I think it is that if we draw in Barcelona, no, it's all right. Yeah, that information is right. I was confused. If we draw against Bayern in the best of the situations, we are going to have to wait that Benfica doesn't win. Because if Benfica wins, directly they pass us, even having the same points, because they won us at home, we drew with them at home, and by the goal average, probably we will lose. Well, we are in -4, both teams, but anyway, Barcelona needs to win, and it's very difficult because we don't have goal. I mean, one of the best players in this moment is Araujo. The other day he scores, and actually I think if he scored, it would be 2 goals for one of these players. In whole team, I think it would become the 3rd or 4th player maximum scorer or top scorer of the team. Imagine a defender who has been a lot of matches out of the field. Really an important problem, this of the goal. And for this, Barcelona is looking to sign a player that is called Arthur Crabal. Barcelona is following the Brazilian player who plays in this moment in the Basilea. Until this moment, in 23 matches, he has scored 23 goals and 8 assistances. 186, the height is 186 centimeters and 86 kilos. So it's a huge player with goal, and who could mark the differences in the club. It's true that, but we are in the same problem as before. No, when, for example, Yousuf Demir, he was the next Messi in Austria, but we are talking about leagues that are not the same or so competitive as the Champions League or La Liga, which is one of the best in the world, even though now it's a bit going down, but it's still one of the best. So I'm considering that we have to sign for a forward. We have to get a forward because we have this problem, but don't think that signing a forward is going to solve all our problems, because we need all the team to contribute for those goals that now we don't get from Messi, you know. And for players to come, we should let one of them go. In this moment, the most urgent is Coutinho. And actually, I read today that Riqui Puig is also to be sold. You know, it's Barcelona is considering to transfer him. Why these two players? Riqui Puig has no place. I mean, even if it hurts me to say that, Riqui Puig has no place. He doesn't. The team. There are so many players in the same position. Some of them so important in this moment, like Nico, Gavi, and they are younger and they have come over Riqui Puig. And Riqui Puig has had already five managers. So something there is wrong and he needs more experience. So the best for him is to leave the team for a while as a loan and then come back and try to find a place for him. But in the case of Coutinho, we pay so much for him. He contributes so little. The other day, we were playing with a line of 4 midfielders, and we were using one of our our left back as a midfielder, and I'm talking, of course, about Jordi Alba. So that means that even though Xavi thought that Coutinho could be an important piece, it's showing that that's not the truth. That he's considering that Coutinho's time in Barcelona is over, and probably that's what he has said to the team, to the board of directors, to find a solution for him in this January. Let's see if Newcastle, as the information we received some weeks ago, want him and then let him go. So guys, that's all for today. I'm trying to do the videos a bit shorter because I know it might be exhausting for you to be hearing me for over 10 minutes. So that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to know your opinion about Coutinho and Riqui Puig leaving the club. I think it's an interesting topic. And see you in the next one. Have a nice day.